Where have you been?
Oh, hello, Folkmanis. I've been up at St Asaph Cathedral. I've had an important meeting. What have you been up to?
Nothing, Mr. Inkwell. I'm bored.
Oh, dear.
I can't go outside. I can't play with Mr. Tinkles, the dog. I can't even walk down the street and get a stroke from passers-by. You know how much I like to explore.
I do, Folkmanis. It must have been particularly hard for you.
I can't do anything.
Oh, that's not true. There's lots of things to do. We could play a game.
Boring.
Watch some television.
Boring.
Listen to the radio.
It's not 1950.
Well, there is one thing you can do when you're bored that might make a difference.
Oh, what's that?
Sometimes, when you're feeling this way, the best thing to do is be creative.
Creative? What do you mean?
I mean, instead of looking at or watching or listening to something someone else has made, you can make something new to put into the world. Something that wouldn't even exist were it not for you.
Really? Oh, that does sound a bit more interesting. What sort of thing could I do?
Funny you should ask, because we could help each other out. I've created a booklet for St Asaph Cathedral for just such an occasion. It's to help you write a poem. Would you like to do one?
Write a poem? Oh, I'm not sure I could do that. Sounds a bit hard. I mean, I am just a cat.
That's what this booklet's for, isn't it? It's to help us write a poem.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Okay, well, first thing we're going to do is you need to draw yourself as a poet.
Drawing? I thought I was writing.
Well, this will help by visualising yourself doing something before you begin. Think about what you'd be wearing, what you'd be holding, what sort of poems you'd like to write. We're going to draw in this booklet now, so here's a little pencil for you. There we go. And here we go, let's have a little draw on there. That's a great start. That's brilliant, Folkmanis. Well done. That's fantastic. Now let's talk about your dreams.
Oh, I had one about a big fish the other night. I was eating it, and then it turned into a bird bath.
No, not the dreams you have when you're sleeping. The kind of dreams that you have about your hopes and your wishes for the future. What would you like to see happen in the future?
Like flying cars and stuff.
No. Simple things. Think about the things you enjoyed doing in the past.
Oh, like playing with my friends.
Yes. What's next door's dog called again?
Oh, Mr. Tinkles. Oh, yes, I love playing with Mr. Tinkles. Oh, and smelling cat mint.
Come on, you're on a roll now.
Also, I really like pretending that I don't like to be stroked by people. But actually, I do.
You're a complicated little thing, aren't you? Anyway, write it down. Okay, now you need to decide what type of poem you're going to write.
Oh, there are different types.
Oh yes, there's lots and lots of different types of Folkmanis. Acrostic poetry. That's a poem which uses the letters from one word at the start of each sentence.
Oh, name some other types.
Shape poetry. That's where you draw a picture inspired by your poem and write the words in or around the shape.
More.
A haiku poem. That's 3 lines long. Line 1 has 5 syllables. Line 2 has 7. And line 3 has 5 again.
That sounds a bit complicated.
What about a rhyming poem? That's a poem whose words at the end of each sentence rhyme with each other.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. I like rhyming words.
Okay, well, let's do a rhyming poem. To start with, make a list of words inspired by your ideas. Use action words or describing words.
I'm stuck.
Okay, I'll start you off. You're friends with Mr. Tinkles, aren't you? So the first word could be friendship.
Oh, I see. And I like food, so the next word could be food.
Yeah. Keep going.
Friendship, adventure, outdoor, stroking, sunshine, catmint, smells, freedom, comfort, food, and full belly.
Already that says so much about you, Folkmanus. Okay, let's write it down.
What now? This is getting good.
How about some tools to help you out?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, how about personification? This is when you make something which isn't human, such as an object or an animal, sound more human by giving it human characteristics.
Giving an animal human characteristics sounds a bit silly if you ask me.
Okay, I'll give you some examples. The catmint winked at me as I strolled past. Or the sunshine bathed me in a warm glow.
My belly rejoiced at being full.
I'm sensing a theme here, Folkmanus. Okay, now let's try a metaphor.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, I thought you'd say that. It's when you reimagine something by saying something is something else. They're usually two different things, but can help create an image in a poem.
I think I'm going to need an example here.
Okay. My home is a prison, but now I am free. Or friendship is the warmest of blankets.
My belly was an empty cavern, but now it is a stuffed pillow.
I think you've got it.
Okay, next.
How about similes? These use like or as to compare two different things, such as...
On my adventures, I am as brave as a lion.
Very, very good. Or being stroked is like the warmth of the sun on a flower.
Walking through catmint, I am as pleased as Punch.
Yay, excellent. You're getting really good at this. How about senses, like sight or touch?
Taste.
Yes, taste. I'll give you some examples. Seeing the moon in the midst of June. Or enjoying the strokes from cat-loving folks.
Eating the lovely treats left at my feet.
Okay, yes, that's another food thing. Should we take it up a notch and try onomatopoeia?
Bless you.
No, it's another tool.
Called what?
Onomatopoeia.
Blah, 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 blah.
No. Say after me, ono,
Honour,
mato,
matter,
pia.
peer.
Now, put it all together.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, not quite, but basically onomatopoeia it's a sound that also makes a word, like bang.
What did you scare me for?
No, that's onomatopoeia.
Oh, I get it. Like, boom.
Sizzle.
Purr.
Woof.
Meow.
Finally, let's try some alliteration. That's where each word starts with the same letter, like catmint creates courageous cats.
Oh, animals await amazing adventures.
Folkmanus' friends frolic freely from fence to fence.
I think I've got it.
Okay, that's enough. Let's write it down. Okay, that's brilliant. So let's hear it.
Okay, it's called Hopes and Dreams of a Cat.
That's a great title.
My home was a prison, but now I am free. My belly an empty cavern, but now filled with glee. exploring and leaving their little paw print, whilst taking in the sweet aroma of cat mint. Sitting with Mr. Tinkles by his master's feet, sharing together a yummy, sumptuous treat. Playing and hearing the laughter of my friend as we happily send each other round the bend. An air of not caring but enjoying the strokes from those I encounter, the cat-loving folks. Meow and bark together at the moon, thinking of the summer and the heat of June.
That is fantastic, Alice. What a great poem. And just a short while ago you said you couldn't do it.
Now I want to write another one. Just one thing though.
What's that?
Well, now it's finished. What can I do with it? I mean, I want other people to read it.
Well, now you've finished, we're going to write it out on a fresh piece of paper and we're going to send it in to St. Asaph Cathedral because they'd love to read your poem.
Oh, yay! Now, is it time for food yet?